What is up, chosen ones? It's Fearfully Made. I'm back with another quick message. So happy Sunday. I was just laying here earlier talking to the Most High, to the God. Why am I saying that? To the God, to the Most High. I'm just kidding. No, but He is though, for real. But I was laying here talking to God. I always say the God, and He was just. I wouldn't. I was listening to him talk in the spiritual realm, listening to him talk about me. And he was talking about my enemies. I have two enemies that they like listen to me all day and they take turns to try to block me or my opportunities, right? Or to try to stop me, or if they'll try to steal the energy of whatever I want to do so that I don't feel like doing it or I don't think to do it anymore. And they do this all day long. They sit and watch me in the spiritual realm. One is an alcoholic, one is a coke addict. And she kind of just does witchcraft. Like she snorts coke and just watches me in the spiritual realm. And long story short, the Lord was watching me and he was talking about what I was planning on doing to them. He's like, well, Desiree's just planning on us, removing the strength of their witchcraft, making the witchcraft weak in the spirit, and she's planning on. I am Lord. He's like, she's telling everybody. I am telling everybody. And so, and then she also plans on removing the sight and the hearing from their snake spirits, right? Because their snake spirits tell them everything that I'm doing every moment of the day. And I'm just like, okay, well, she's just gonna ask me to do it. And then he was like, okay. And that's funny because I am actually doing it and she asked me to do it. I was like, okay. So that's what my plan was. The Lord was talking about my plan, what I was gonna do to my enemies, because they wouldn't stop monitoring me and they won't stop doing witchcraft on me. And so as I'm just eavesdropping and listening to God talk about me. Okay, so I was trying to make sure it was okay for me to share this message, but somebody said he doesn't care. He's laughing. Anyways, and so he was like, the Lord was like, I was listening to him just talk about the plan, and I was just thinking, I was just kind of in awe. And then he started talking about how I was thinking. He's like, Desiree's just in awe right now. He was talking about how I'm thinking to myself. And he's like, I was like, Lord, your mind is so full of me. Like, and I was thinking to myself about how there's billions of people on this earth, but the Lord is paying attention to detail about me. And his mind is so full of me. You know what I'm saying? He just keeps thinking about me. And I thought it was so beautiful. And I'm just like, Lord, there's so many people, but you're sitting here talking about me. You know what I'm saying? And then I was led to do a Bible study. So I said, okay, Lord, I love you so much. I'm going to go do this Bible study because I got to talk about you. Talk about what you just did. And so I did some research and I pulled up some scriptures about how God is just so mindful. His mind is full of us. Yeah, I do. I'm going to add it. I'm going to add it. 1 second. So we are in Psalms 8, verse 4. It says, in the bottom it says, what is man that thou art mindful of him, and the Son of Man that thou visitest him? For thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. What is man that thou art mindful of him? At the top there. And the Son of Man that thou visitest him, for thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. And so what put me in shock and awe about this whole conversation was how God was talking about me, paying attention to detail when it came to me and my situation and my spiritual warfare that I'm currently facing. You know what I'm saying? And how he's just so mindful of me. And there's so many people out here that, he's mindful of. And I was just, I guess he was laughing at me because I'm just like, there are billions of us, but you can pay attention to each and every one of us and be mindful of each and every one of us. And I'm like, that just made my head hurt alone. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm just like, God is so powerful and mighty that he can pay attention to me and be mindful and pay attention to detail to me and just have a mind full of me, but also be like that with you and with your family and with my family and with, their friends, and just have all these people and be around and just be so mindful. It's like, Lord, and this, like, I'm trying to make sense of it in my head. I'm like, Lord, what are you doing? Like, are you hopping dimensions with the speed of light? What are you doing? What are you doing? How are you doing this? But it then, I heard a man's ways are not my ways. Excuse me, and your thoughts are not my thoughts. So long story short, he thought it was funny that my head was started to hurt because of the Lord. My kids are up now, so I gotta get up. They've been trying to get me up out of this bed. Get that out of your mouth, Candace. So, long story short, God's just trying to understand how God is mindful of me was making my head hurt. But he's very mindful of us chosen ones, okay? That's my little rant. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Get it out. Say bye to my subscribers. Bye. That's not how you think. Yeah, speak English. Do you have a message from the Lord? What is the Holy Spirit saying for you to say to somebody right now?
I just want to be in the video.
You just want to be in the video? Well, what is the Holy Spirit saying? He just wanted to be in the video, y'all. He said Holy Spirit not flowing through him right now. No, say it to me in the physical realm. What is the Holy Spirit saying?
What did you hear?
Huh?
What did you hear in the spiritual realm?
You saying that I'm hungry? Is that what you said? Wow. My children are gifted, so they be trying to talk to me in the spirit. Or I don't know what they've been doing lately. They've been trying to, like, get me to listen to them in the spiritual realm by thinking something, and then I'll know what they're thinking. And then they'll be like, yep, that's what I was thinking. Like, anyways, I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. God willing.